Welcome to Coder's Tube channel. My name is Adam and I am one of the team members here. Today, I'm excited to bring you an in-depth video on the best practices for version control using Git. As a software developer, having a solid understanding of version control is essential for managing your codebase, collaborating with other developers, and keeping track of changes. Git is one of the most popular version control systems out there and it is widely used in the industry. Before we dive into the best practices, let's take a moment to understand the importance of version control systems. In software development, projects can quickly become complex with multiple developers working on different features or bugs. Version control systems like Git allow you to keep track of changes made to the code, collaborate with other developers, and easily revert to previous versions of the codebase if necessary. It also allows you to work on multiple features or bugs simultaneously without interfering with each other. Whether you're new to Git or have been using it for a while, this video is for you. We'll be covering the essential concepts of Git and the best practices for using it effectively. We'll be talking about topics such as branching and merging, working with remote repositories, managing conflicts, and much more. We'll also be providing you with real-world examples and use cases that you can apply to your projects. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of how to use Git effectively, and you'll be able to apply these best practices to your projects. So sit back, relax, and get ready to take your Git skills to the next level. Let's get started. Commit-related changes. A commit should be a wrapper for related changes. For example, fixing two different bugs should produce two separate commits. Small commits make it easier for other team members to understand the changes and roll them back if something went wrong. With tools like the staging area and the ability to stage only parts of a file, Git makes it easy to create very granular commits. Commit often. Committing often keeps your commits small and, again, helps you commit only related changes. Moreover, it allows you to share your code more frequently with others. That way it's easier for everyone to integrate changes regularly and avoid having merge conflicts. Having few large commits and sharing them rarely, in contrast, makes it hard both to solve conflicts and to comprehend what happened. Don't commit half-done work. You should only commit the code when it's completed. This doesn't mean you have to complete a whole, large feature before committing. Quite the contrary. Split the feature's implementation into logical chunks and remember to commit early and often. But don't commit just to having something in the repository before leaving the office at the end of the day. If you're tempted to commit just because you need a clean working copy, to check out a branch, pull in changes, etc., consider using Git stash feature instead. Test before you commit. Resist the temptation to commit something that you think is completed. Test it thoroughly to make sure it is completed and has no side effects, as far as one can tell. While committing half-baked things in your local repository only requires you to forgive yourself, having your code tested is even more important when it comes to pushing/sharing your code with others. Write good commit messages. Begin your message with a summary of your changes, up to 50 characters as a guideline. Separate it from the following body by including a blank line. The body of your message should provide detailed answers to the following questions. What was the motivation for the change? How does it differ from the previous implementation? Use the imperative, present tense, change, not changed or changes, to be consistent with generated messages from commands like git merge. Version control is not a backup system. Having your files backed up on a remote server is a nice side effect of having a version control system. But you should not use your VCS like it was a backup system. When doing version control, you should pay attention to committing semantically, See related changes. You shouldn't just cram in files. Use branches. Branching is one of Git's most powerful features, and this is not by accident. Quick and easy branching was a central requirement from day one. Branches are the perfect tool to help you avoid mixing up different lines of development. You should use branches extensively in your development workflows, for new features, bug fixes, experiments, ideas. Agree on a workflow. Git lets you pick from a lot of different workflows, long-running branches, topic branches, merge or rebase, Git flow. Which one you choose depends on a couple of factors: your project, your overall development, deployment workflows, and, maybe most importantly, your and your teammates' personal preferences. However you choose to work, just make sure to agree on a common workflow that everyone follows. Thanks for watching this video on the best practices for version control using Git. I hope you found the tips and techniques shared in this video to be helpful and informative. Remember, mastering version control with Git is an ongoing process and requires consistent practice. I encourage you to keep experimenting and learning new things. Don't hesitate to reach out to the CoderStube team or the Git community if you have any questions or need further guidance. Here are a few tips to help you improve your use of Git. Practice using Git commands regularly. It will help you to remember them and use them more efficiently. Read the official documentation. It's a great source of information and can help you understand Git's more advanced features. Participate in open source projects that use Git. It's a great way to gain experience and learn from other developers. Learn Git hooks. They allow you to automate tasks and can be very useful in your workflow. Learn Git bisect. It's a powerful tool that can help you quickly find the source of a bug. We also have many other videos on different coding topics on our channel, so make sure to check them out and subscribe to our channel for more coding tutorials and tips. Also, leave a comment on this video and let us know what you thought of it. We are always looking to improve our content, and your feedback is greatly appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Remember to keep coding, keep learning, and keep pushing your skills to the next level.